cool ones. They do like the bubble gunner and like the bone shaker.
The bone shaker.
You got some cool ones.
They were invented in 1968, and they have so far produced more than 4 billion with a B cars.
That's a lot of cars.
I'm pretty sure all 4 billion are in my basement. They're almost as bad as Legos.
Speaking of cars, I got to give my friend Justin a shout out up in the land of cheese, working at the body shop today, listening live.
Oh, nice.
Hope you guys aren't too hot up there.
The land of cheese, huh?
Cheese.
Number 9 is Etch-a-Sketch. Did you have one of those?
Oh, Etch-a-Sketch.
They would
everybody had
infuriate.
one of those.
They would just infuriate me though, because I couldn't get that line to go on like an angle when I needed it to.
Well, you kind of had to like step it up.
Well, yeah, you had to.
You kind of had to like tilt it and twist it.
Well, the diagonal thing, you had to
hit them both at the same time.
Yeah, twist them both at the same time, and like
So they were invented in 1955, and then they started being mass marketed in 1960, and they have sold more than 150 million Etch-a-Sketches since then.
What about Rubik's Cube? Not on there?
Not on the top 10. I didn't go past that, but I went on.
I think people would get too frustrated with.
Yeah, I did. I gave that thing up right away.
They mostly use those for like competitions and stuff. No.
Smart kid competitions.
Smart kids, yeah.
Test them to see if they can hire them in the government.
Yeah, they do.
Labs.
I saw this video where this kid looks at an unsolved Rubik's Cube for a few seconds, then he puts a blindfold on and solves it blindly.
That's a little scary.
Yeah.
Mine pretty
that
much
makes me feel
scares
really
me.
stupid.
Yeah. It took him like maybe 30 seconds to look at it for a few, and then he was blindfolded, and then it was like...
So he basically planned every step in 30 seconds, knocked it out.
And
he's like,
what are you
5.
doing with your life, huh? And here we are in community
Hey,
radio.
I got dressed today. What do you want?
I dressed myself.
Okay, number 10. Last but not least, Legos.
Oh, Legos.
Yeah.
They did a
Do you know that Lego stands for play well in Danish?
I did not know that.
And they were invented in 1949. Then they were patented 9 years later, and the original Legos were just red and white blocks. And those original red and white blocks, if you put 6 blocks together, they could be combined 102,981,500 different ways.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, today,
Play
300.
well. Mommy, I want to play well.
So today, 320 billion blocks have been produced.
Yeah.
Also in my basement.
They did that, of course, the Lego movie, and they also did a documentary about Lego, which was pretty cool.
Oh, the Lego movie. I've seen that 1,009 times.
I actually really liked it. It was pretty entertaining.
You and the 5-year-olds.
Yes.
Speaking of entertaining, what's our next music?
Oh, fun. Yeah, we're going to step it up.
Yeah.
We're going to step it up a notch now. A little Motley Crue, vintage Motley Crue here. Let's hit the wild side.
Neil, can you see the streetwise with
Stop police! Stop police!
Oh, man. I love Motley Crue. Great group.
Yes.
Darren's love affair with his hair bands.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't want to take a ride on the wild side, huh? Come on.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had, like, lots and lots of hair? Like,
Yeah, Darren, did you have long, flowing, curly hair?
Well, no, I did not have long, flowing, curly hair. I had long-ish hair. It was not very long.
did you have a mullet?
I probably
man.
at one point, I'm sure I did, yes. Because it was cool back then.
Business
Yes.
in the front, party in the back. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Gonna wait for the Mississippi mud flap.
Never heard it referred to that before.
Oh, yeah. What's another one? The Alabama waterfall?
Wow.
There's all kinds of good mullet names.
There were some classy hairstyles back
yeah.
in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
All right. What
So-
do we have going on?
This day in history, should we talk about it?
Yeah, yes. What
All right.
happened?
On August 18th, 1980, George Brett of the Kansas City Royals had his batting average reach 400. That's pretty impressive.
Next.
This is a long... Look, the season's
As-
gone on pretty far
as-
by August 18th, and if your batting average is, at this point, at 400, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you're still doing pretty well, I guess.
I mean, come on.
Wow. As Owen Wilson would say, wow. There's actually a video of him, how many times he said, wow. Of all his wows. Wow.
I bet not one of those were ever written in there, too.
That was all ad-libbed,
It
yeah.
just came out.
Owen Wilson,
Thing.
wow.
And then in 1982, the longest baseball game played at Wrigley went 21 innings. Before
21 innings.
21 innings before the LA Dodgers defeated the Cubs 2-1.
They had to call in beer reinforcements. It was probably crazy.
Man, okay. So
Was
then-
anyone still even like coherent in 21 innings at Wrigley
Definitely not
Field?
the Cubs
Is it
fans.
over
My
yet?
gosh. Half of them are sunburned, the other half are passed out.
1990, the first shots were fired from by the U.S. in the Persian Gulf crisis when a U.S. frigate fired rounds across the bow of an Iraqi oil tanker. So, shots were fired. And then in 92, Larry Bird, after 13 years with the Boston Celtics, announced his retirement. And let's see, 1997, Beth Ann Hogan became the first female student in Virginia Military Institute history. Their 158-year history. First
I'm
female.
guessing there's no relation to Hulk Hogan there.
Negative.
No.
Negative. And finally, in 1997, Patrick Swayze received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So that's
Patrick
exciting.
Swayze.
But I do have some music history. This one's for Gillian.
All right.
In 1986, Bon Jovi released their Slippery When Wet album.
I knew it was going to have something to do with Bon Jovi. You know. I had to.
And then finally, in 1992, Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love became parents to their daughter, Frances Bean. She's 22 today.
Parents of the year, yes.
Yes.
She turned out all right.
It's crazy how much she actually
Ish.
looks like Kurt.
Ish. Yeah. All right, ish.
Could be worse.
I guess. I mean, if Courtney Love is your mom, I guess if you're vertical and breathing, you're doing all right.
She's turned out all right-ish. Actually, I don't really know much about Frances Bean other than I like to see her name, Frances Bean.
Yeah, I did look her up not too long ago, and she looks a
Like her
heck of a lot like Kurt.
Oh, like her dad.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can really see it in her face.
She doesn't like him too much. I saw an interview with her. She's
Yeah.
not the
She
proud
really-
I don't know.
daughter.
I mean, she
didn't really know him, though,
Yeah.
She had
really.
Courtney for a mom, so it probably
Yeah.
swayed more on her side than, I don't know.
I'm sure she didn't hear much. There's her story and his story, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So
Yeah,
that's
the world may
unfortunate.
never know.
She may never know.
Yes.
All right, let's hit some birthdays since we're on.
All right, what do we
since
got?
we're speaking of Frances Bean's birthday,
Any good ones?
we get some good ones. Patrick Swayze
Any people that are still alive?
was born in 1952
Okay.
on this day. Andy Samberg
Okay.
from SNL.
Oh, yeah?
He is 36 today. Edward Norton.
I like him. Great
I-
actor.
Great actor.
Yes.
He's 45 today.
I think his best role's got to be American History X.
Oh my God.
What a fantastic
If he didn't have
actor.
those swastikas, he'd be so hot.
He was also really good in Birdman.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
watched
for
that
sure.
the
Really
other
good.
day.
That's a great movie.
I like him. He's a little intense though.
Depends on his roles. You know.
Robert Redford is 78 today,
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Yep, still acting.
Yeah.
and it's also Roberto Clemente's birthday today, even though he's no longer with us,
Roberto.
from the from the Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates, Roberto Clemente.
Oh, okay.
One of the
That's why I don't know.
baseball player. Come on. Christian Slater is 45.
Yeah, what is he doing with his life now? Jeez, he just fell
Start
off.
being B movies or
Being Christian Slater. What do
Yeah,
you want him to
yes,
do? And Malcolm Jamal Warner is 44 today.
Was that?
He's Theo Huxtable,
Oh, Theo. I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
right? He's on a TV show now, too, I think. I don't know. I feel like I've seen him recently. Dennis Leary is 57.
Oh, he's cool.
And finally, Roman Polanski is 81 today.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all of you. Apparently,
Anyone
you're-
else whose birthday it is today? Happy birthday to you.
That's all I've
And
got.
happy unbirthday to everyone else.
Yes.
Right.
Happy not your birthday.
It's not your birthday. That's all I got for birthdays. Sorry.
All right.
It's not my
that's a
birthday.
good amount.
So.
That was
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
that's
I have
pretty
a large
decent
amount of
list.
birthdays, I feel like. There were more, but I didn't know who those people were, so I just skipped them. There was a lot of little
Only
kids
the
on there.
recognizable ones, yeah.
Well, some of them I recognize because of my kids, but today I was like, what?
Should we read off some sponsors?
Duh.
Duh.
Programming from Marengo Community Radio is made possible through a partnership with Dunright Automotive, trusted auto repair in downtown Marengo. They are located at 109 North State Street, and their telephone number is 568-4412. And also Your Supply Depot Army-Navy store, providing the Chicagoland area with military goods, cutlery, paintball gear, hunting, camping, and outdoor equipment. They're located at 207 East Grant Highway. Their website is yoursupply.com, and their phone number is 568-5041. Wait, let me repeat that.
Oh, my goodness.
Disregard. 568-4115.
Sounds like almost like an international phone number there.
I know.
584-1926.
Oh, man.
It's been a while since I've been paintballing.
Paintballing.
I don't think I've ever.
It's fun,
done
but it hurts.
I mean,
Oh, it leaves welts, man.
Yes.
I've shot paintball guns, but never like in an official paintball place.
Oh,
I
it's
haven't
on.
either. I have with like cousins and stuff, but not in.
I feel like
official.
now it's on. The radio station should probably get us all together.
I
We
think
should
you're
all
right.
go do a paintballing thing.
a company paintballing.
There you go.
Company paintball party. Yes.
Team building
And-
experience.
and watch it just be the three of us.
That's
Nobody
fine,
wants to get
whatever.
well.